If you're looking for the cheapest coins in Madden 23, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable. And make sure to use code WOLF for 3% off. Link is in the description. It's time to elevate your guys' game to the next level, up another notch, to get you to win more games in Madden 23. Now pay attention to what I'm about to show you. Okay, it's going to come from the $3.2. The full scheme is in the members area, so if you want to know how to play against the type formations, check out the members area because there's different setups for different scenarios in this game. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We also have tight offset, tight end, wild trio weak, tray wide flex, the nickel over, all meta stuff that you need to win your games for a very small fee in the members area compared to everybody else selling them like $20 or something per ebook. Anyway, $3.2 is first. As far as personnel, I got the Chargers. When I play regs, I use the Chargers. I got Mac and I have Bosa. I mean, they're threats on the outside, right on the edge. Then I put safeties in these positions. However, if your linebackers are playing better, you can use your linebackers. If you have faster linebackers than you do have safeties, keep the linebackers in those positions. Make sure your fastest corners are in the game. The name of the play we're going to start off with is the cover 2-man blitz. Now, I'm going to teach you guys how to go against the flood concepts, running the meta defense, which is man defense, all right? Now, Z-spot right here is a popular one because of the corner routes. So let me just show you guys. We're gonna run the play called cover 2-man LB blitz. You can leave auto flip on. You can change your zone drops to 30 and 5, but we don't really rely on these because they can get cooked behind on a corner route regardless. You can't rely on them. What you can do is you have to understand how these base defenses work. So in cover 2-man, since you have two high safeties guarding half of the field, your defense as far as your corners underneath are going to be shaded inside, okay, and underneath. They're going to play underneath and inside on the routes. That's how I see it in Madden 23. Cover 1 on the other side is different since it's a single high safety. It's outside over the top coverage, so they'll leverage outside and over the top. However, cover 2-man linebacker blitz is pretty glitchy. There's a reason a lot of people run it, and I'm going to show you guys why right now. So cover 2-man blitz. Now, if you're making a whole bunch of different crazy adjustments, you're hurting yourself on this defense. You don't need to do nothing but shade outside and pass commit. If you know it's a pass, you pass commit. Let's assume that I press, shade over the top, shade out, or shade inside, keep it inside, right? And then I move people around, or I'm doing all these crazy adjustments. Chances are, I'll put myself in a spot because I'm the user. Chances are, okay, this RB route can get over here. Probably not gonna do it now, but he can get over there and get open because you're doing too many damn adjustments on defense. This guy's already an X factor. That's not good for us because he will jump a lot of routes. Anyway, let me put a clear out there, okay, so we can do this properly. Let's just say you're shading over the top, pass committing, you're putting this guy in a curl flat, right? You're trying to get him to play, and then this guy comes over here and then he runs a corner route straight up behind all your people, right? You see how that can be a completion. You don't want that to happen right there. So what you do is in cover 2-man blitz, depending on what you're looking for to beat, you just make that one single adjustment with the pass commit if you know it's a pass commit. So all I'm gonna do is Y or triangle, right stick to the right for outside, and then pass commit, RB, R1, right stick up, and I'm gonna leave it that way, okay? I'm gonna leave it that way. Now with my user, we're gonna keep the pass rush stock. You see the arrows? We're gonna keep those stock, and we're gonna charge the line as soon as the ball snaps to engage our abilities, okay? So I'm just gonna leave him there. He should do it on his own. And let's see how the defense plays now. I'll run a clear out. Let's see how the defense plays now. Watch the RB route specifically. As long as he doesn't get blocked or bumped, boom, he'll be outside leverage. These guys come on the pass rush and the damn play's over. Okay, but let me show you what's happening on the instant replay with this RB route because we're not making crazy adjustments. We're leveraging the play to our side. Like I said, in this game, Madden 23 is so Timmy friendly. You don't need to make that many crazy adjustments. It's like they knew that the better players were going to make all these crazy adjustments and they nerf the defense as you do it. If you leave the play as close to stock as you can, it becomes even more powerful. It's when you start putting curl flats and doing this, shading over the top, resetting, just different things. It's like the damn game knows, son, that you're a better player, so they nerf you. I don't know, but now we got outside leverage here, and you'll notice that even if he tries to take off to the right, we'll have somebody in the area, and the pass rush is crazy because, like I said, we're trying to keep ourselves in that position. You're gonna see this is gonna happen over and over. We're just gonna go ahead and shade outside, wire triangle right stick to the outside, and then pass commit RBR1 like this. We're gonna stay where we're at. Let's just see what happens again. Boom, he takes the outside leverage, and now we have someone else free on the left side. You see what I mean, okay? This is a Timmy game. This game is designed for Timmys. Now, if I come into defense, right, just to prove a point to you guys, I'm gonna press, shade over the top, pass commit, put the shading inside. I'm gonna put this guy on a curl. You know what? I'll put this guy in whatever we want, right? Let's say an inside quarter. We're gonna make all these crazy adjustments. The game's gonna recognize that we know what the hell we're doing, right? Well, now it's not, because we have an X factor. So we're gonna have to go ahead on offenses, double team this guy. So we'll block our running back. We'll go ahead and double team the X factor guy. He's probably still gonna get around. And there's just too many people in X factor because we're running the damn play stock. Now that's one variation of trying to stop is you're shading outside, pass committing into cover 2 LB blitz. Okay, that's a trick, a little key for you guys. However, you can still run defenses like spinner and shade outside. So let me show you guys what I mean. This is why spinner is so successful for everybody, right? Is because they'll run Z spot again. They'll run a clear out. And then what we do on defense is we base align. Okay, so we'll base align, wire triangle left stick to the right, and then press wire left stick down, wire triangle left stick down, and then we'll shade outside again. Same thing, and shade outside and pass commit. This was a little bit different, and you have options. Okay, you can put this guy on the tight end, and then you just sit right here and engage the blocks. So as we boom this way, we try to look for RB over here. We got someone in X factor. Well, actually, he actually made it, but it was still incompletion. Now what you can do, okay, if you know they're gonna block everybody, baseline press, okay, shade with the top, shade outside, pass commit. This time you can leave all the blitzers there if they're gonna block their running back. Okay, your assignment technically is the running back. However, when they snap the ball, you're jetting for the tight end. From here, I'm gonna man them up on the tight end because the tight end has no body. When you allow the spinner to be ran stock, you have to be careful because there's nobody on the tight end. So we'll just put ourselves on a tight end, run a clear out, and let's see what happens now. Can't even get the damn ball off. Okay, this is why these defenses are so powerful. That's why they're so powerful, because people know what they're doing. Baseline press, shade outside, pass commit like this, and then put yourself on the tight end. You're gonna jump this because if you think they're gonna block their running back, it's a chess game. It'll always be a chess game. Okay, remember this. It's a chess game. People know they're gonna look for certain routes at the higher level. Most of the people though, they can't counter the spinner. They just can't counter it. They don't know what to do. All right, and this is why you run it consistently, and then you try to get the ball off this way. Now, like I said, there's times you can, especially with outside shading, you can. Now you can run it stock, right, and then shade outside, press like this. You can try that, but like I said, it's more of a chess game than not. Okay, you can man up different people on the tight end. Just depends on what they do. If you see that the tight end is actually manned up because we're running base, you know that the running back is the key. So we shade outside, boom, like this, and there's just nobody. Like I said, there's different variants and variants. Teach you guys in the members section about the variants to the spinner. All right. Now, as far as other plays that you can run a cover 4 quarters defense. But right here in the $32, we have cover 4 drop. It's almost the same though. So we can run cover 4 drop. The only problem with running cover 4 drop against a flood concept is that it'll work this way. We baseline press, right? It'll work this way. I'll show you what I mean. You have outside quarters that are pressed in a baseline press, right? Which means if I keep it this way and I try to run the corner out, watch what happens. Someone's in there. You see that? That's a pick, right? You see that? That's cool and all. The problem becomes when your opponent decides to run the clear out and motion him out. So we baseline press, and then we take B, put him on the outside, motion him out. Now we have a clear out, forcing the outside quarter to make a decision, right? Boom, boom, we wait. This is where the problem becomes. Now, obviously, that's an all-star or a superstar, so it's definitely harder, but it's still manageable. You can still get away with it. So we have to stick to the meta. The zones are horrible. You can baseline press if he runs a clear out and then take this guy and put him on a cloud flat. So we'll go shade down, shade up, and then put this guy back on a curl flat. Okay, so now you'll have whatever zone drops you put in the curl flat. The only problem with cover 4 drop is look at all the empty space in the middle of the field. So if they run a clear out, and that's because the cloud flats and the curl flats won't get to the outside. I'll even shade outside, pass commit, and let's just see what happens. Oh, I must have set his zone drops further back. Doesn't matter. You'll see that cover 4 drop still kind of in there, but it's still open. Like I said, it's going to depend on who you have. Luckily for us, we have 2 all-stars on the right side that help us out on defense. If you don't have that, you're going to get cooked. Now, as far as the pass rush and the cover 4 drop, it's different than the man variant because these guys will not light up and get to the outside most of the time. You see this right here? You see what's happening? I have all the time in the world, right? However, when I run the man defense, because the game decided, you know what, we're gonna make this Timmy friendly. We want them to run man defense. We run this same play. We try to do the same thing. We're running it stock. Watch how evil the pass rush gets, okay? Just watch. And this is in a stock formation. All I'm gonna do is shade outside and pass commit. That's all I'm gonna do for this one. Now watch the pass rush. Have X, but my user is gonna be there regardless whenever we play in a real game. It's gonna be there. You're gonna see that in this defense, this is why it's Timmy friendly. You wanna stay in this defense. Now, other defense probably gonna be all man defenses as far as the pass rush go, but you wanna leave the pass rush stock. You don't want out there QB containing and all that, okay? You don't wanna do that because this is how these defenses work. So I'm gonna shade outside and pass commit again. And these defenses are so much better, you can't even get the damn ball off, son. You're seeing the difference behind how user-friendly. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it to you guys, but go into your playbook and find those man defensive plays that you know Timmy's would run and get away with, and you don't want to make crazy adjustments, because if I sit here and I start making crazy adjustments, even on my defensive line, press shade over the top, pass commit, chances are, right? I mean, they'll still light up, but because it's LB man blitz. But look right now, you see all these crazy adjustments I'm making? Nobody's coming through. Nobody's coming through. I have all the time in the world. The game is recognizing, right? It's recognizing that you know what you're doing. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Learn what I'm teaching you, telling you, because it's gonna save you in games. The game feels like it hates adjustments, like it knows, and it's going to. I mean, it could all just be conspiracy theory, but I don't know, man. I play this game a lot, and I can tell when something's changing. Love you guys, man. Peace.